Welcome, and thank you for joining us today. In this video, we'll be discussing the top most valuable Washington quarter-dollar coins from the United States. These coins, ranging from rare mint marks to unique errors, have been known to fetch substantial sums at auction. Whether you are an avid collector or simply curious about coin values, stay tuned as we explore the fascinating potential of these quarters in today's market. Our first coin is the 1986 Washington quarter with AP mint mark in less than ideal condition. While it may not appear striking at first glance, this particular quarter holds surprising value in the auction world. The Washington quarter was first minted in 1932 to commemorate George Washington's 200th birthday, designed by John Flanagan. Coin condition plays a pivotal role in determining its value. Graded on a scale from poor to perfect, the 1986 P quarter, despite its tarnished appearance, can still carry noteworthy value. Dirty condition in numismatics refers to visible tarnish or oxidation, which may lower the aesthetic appeal but does not always detract from the coin's worth, especially if it possesses rarity or historical significance. In terms of value, an uncirculated 1986 P quarter has been known to reach values up to $55,000. However, examples in dirty condition generally sell for less, though prices vary depending on the extent of the tarnish and other factors. It's important to note that cleaning coins is discouraged by collectors, as improper cleaning can severely diminish their value. As a result, it is often advisable to leave the coin in its original state or consult a professional for restoration. In summary, while the 1986 Washington quarter with AP mint mark in dirty condition may not be pristine, it holds a distinct place in the collector's market. Next, we turn to the 1974 Washington quarter, specifically the large date version without a mint mark. This coin is cherished by collectors, both for its historical significance and its value in the auction market. The quarter features a portrait of George Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse, a design that has become synonymous with American coinage. What sets the 1974 quarter apart is the large date variation. Unlike its smaller date counterpart, which is relatively common, the large date version offers a distinctive feature that makes it highly sought after by collectors. The larger numerals are easy to distinguish and add to its uniqueness. When evaluating the coin's condition, a fine grade denotes moderate wear with clear design details remaining. A fine 1974 large date quarter typically shows some softness in the high points but retains enough clarity for collectors to appreciate its design. The market value for a 1974 Washington quarter in fine condition can be around $43,000 to $49,000, depending on the specific characteristics and the demand at auction. For those considering investing in coins, the 1974 Washington quarter is an excellent choice, offering both historical value and aesthetic appeal. When purchasing, always ensure you are dealing with reputable dealers and certified coins to ensure authenticity and long-term value. Next on our list is the 1966 Washington quarter without a mint mark. This is one of those rare coins that many collectors get excited about. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint and part of a unique series, the 1966 Washington quarter was one of the first years that the Mint switched from using 90% silver to a copper-nickel-clad composition, making these coins especially interesting from a historical perspective. But what really sets this coin apart is the no mint mark error. Unlike most coins, which are minted with either a D, Denver, or S, San Francisco, mint mark, some 1966 quarters were struck at the Philadelphia Mint without any mint mark at all, which was an accidental omission during the minting process. This error is part of what makes the 1966 Washington quarter so valuable. The market for the 1966 Washington quarter without a mint mark can be very strong, particularly if you can find one in high-grade condition. In average circulated condition, these quarters usually bring in $300 to $700, but their value can skyrocket if you find a coin graded in MS 65 or higher, which could push the value to somewhere between $20,000 and $38,000. However, some collectors have been willing to pay up to $45,000 or more for gem-quality examples or those that have a very limited number of minting flaws. These coins hold strong appeal, and their value continues to climb as more collectors discover how rare they truly are. Next up, the Washington quarter from 1967. You may be surprised to learn that this coin, often overlooked, holds some serious market value in today's collector's market. If you're a numismatist or just a casual collector, stick around as we explore the history, characteristics, and the remarkable value of this silver beauty in very good condition. Let's start by looking at the coin itself. The 1967 Washington quarter, like many of its counterparts, is made of 90% silver and 10% copper. This coin is part of the U.S. Mint Standard Quarter Series, featuring the iconic image of George Washington on the obverse, designed by John Flanagan. On the obverse, we see George Washington's left-facing profile, facing the words Liberty above and In God We Trust beneath. Around the edge, you'll find the year 1967, the reverse showcases an eagle perched with wings spread wide, surrounded by the words United States of America and E pluribus unum. Now, let's talk about the 1967 quarter's composition. At 90% silver, this coin holds intrinsic value beyond its face value. $220,000 silver prices fluctuate, but even in today's market, the silver content alone gives this coin a baseline value that's higher than many other quarters. As of recent estimates, silver prices hover around $530,000 per ounce. With each 1967 Washington quarter containing roughly 0.1808 ounces of silver, the melt value of this coin is around $240,000 in terms of silver content alone. However, this isn't the full story. The real value comes from its rarity, condition, and collector demand. In very good condition, this coin is defined by where that's visible but still maintains recognizable features. For collectors, finding a Washington quarter from 1967 in very good condition is a bit rarer than you might think. The coin will show some moderate wear, such as slight smoothing on the hair and features of Washington's profile, but the details are still visible. So, what makes this specific coin so valuable? The 1967 Washington quarter, despite being produced in large numbers, over 400 million coins were minted, has a certain appeal among collectors because of its silver content and historical context. The fact that it's from the mid-1960s, right before the U.S. Mint stopped producing silver coins for circulation in 1965, makes it a piece of silver coinage history. Silver quarters from the 1960s, especially those minted before the 1965 change to clad coinage, are highly sought after for their metallic value, rarity, and as part of a complete collection of U.S. silver coins. Now, let's talk about the value in today's market. While the melt value for the 1967 Washington quarter hovers around $3 million based on silver prices, in very good condition, the coin can command higher premiums. Depending on demand, collectors often pay anywhere from $6.5 million for a coin in this condition. For quarters in better condition, such as fine or extra fine, prices can rise significantly, with some auctions reaching upwards of $5.2 million. But keep in mind, the value of these coins can vary based on factors like the location of the sale, the current silver market, and how much collectors are willing to pay for this particular year and minting. Grading plays a crucial role in determining value. The American Numismatic Association uses a grading scale ranging from poor to mint state. A 1967 Washington quarter in very good condition falls toward the middle of this scale, with clearly legible features but some surface wear. Now, let's take a closer look at the 1974 Washington quarter with a D mint mark. This coin is also highly coveted in the numismatic world due to its relative rarity compared to quarters minted in other years. Produced at the Denver Mint, the 1974 quarter saw significant production, with more than 150 million minted in total. Even though there are plenty of 1974 quarters out there, the D mint mark variety is harder to find in pristine, high-grade condition. Collectors tend to seek out well-preserved coins, and it's especially exciting when an error coin is discovered, such as a doubled die or a misaligned die, which can elevate its value dramatically. A standard 1974 Washington quarter with a D mint mark in good circulated condition is typically valued between $600 and $1,200. However, for collectors who are willing to be patient and hunt for a higher grade example, such as one graded in MS 65 or higher, you could expect the value to increase to somewhere between $25,000 and $30,000. But let's talk about the real money makers here, error coins. If you stumble across a double die variety or a mistruck 1974 quarter, these can sell for anywhere between $40,000 and $65,000, depending on the severity of the error. In extremely rare cases, especially when combined with perfect or near-perfect condition, the value of this coin could climb even further, and it's not unheard of for certain specimens to fetch as much as $75,000 at auction. So, if you're out there checking your rolls of 1974 quarters, keep a sharp eye out for those anomalies. Finally, let's discuss the 1983 Washington quarter with a D mint mark, particularly in good condition. The Washington quarter, first minted in 1932, has gone through several design changes, but the 1983 version still features George Washington on the obverse, with the reverse displaying an eagle. The 1983 D quarter, minted in Denver, is relatively common, with over 1.1 billion produced. However, its value can increase significantly depending on the condition. A coin graded as good shows signs of wear but retains key details, making it still desirable for collectors. In good condition, a 1983 D Washington quarter can fetch approximately $73,000 at auction. While not the rarest coin, it holds significant value, especially in well-preserved states. Recent sales have even seen some examples exceed this estimate, particularly when unique features or provenance are involved. For those looking to acquire a 1983 D Washington quarter, auction platforms like eBay, local coin shops, and coin shows offer a variety of purchasing options. Always ensure you have high-quality images and accurate descriptions to attract serious buyers. Transparent listings can contribute to successful transactions. In conclusion, the 1983 Washington quarter with a D mint mark, while not the rarest coin, remains a valuable addition to any collection. We hope you found this video informative and enjoyable. If you did, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing for more insights into the world of collectible coins. If you have any questions or have come across one of these quarters, feel free to share in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.